Hello, friends. You did ask me about the details about that wooden heart that I shared a couple days ago. It was full of different textures, so you know me, I love this. So I'm starting right now with my first one. It is a crackle. So I've applied my gold paint as a background, and you do want it to always have a darker background for your crackle. And then, of course, I muted it down a little bit with the white paint, so it's not as starchy. And now I'm on a mission of applying simply a matte patch. You could use the I mean, you could use the regular Elmer's glue. You can use anything sticky. I just had a matte patch on my hand, so I did that. And as you can see, it's some areas has a lot of it, some has not much. So now, without letting the matte patch or anything sticky you applied on to dry, you add layers of your paint. I love to use the chalk paint. I'm always successful with the crackle with the chalk paint. Notice the way I'm adding it. I'm adding it without going up and down. I'm just simply smearing my paint over my matte patch in one motion, very gently. I ideally love to use the soft brush. And now it's all about drying. We just need to dry, apply some good heat to it, and now look at this. The crackle and some of the chipping is happening. How cool is that? I absolutely love this process, and notice what I'm doing it. I am distributing the heat throughout my project without holding it in one place for too long, because that's the last thing you want to do is cook your paint. Okay, look how gorgeous that crackle came out, and it has that nice wood grain to it. Absolutely love it. Okay, now it's time to dirty it up, as I always say. So I simply play around with darkened wax right on my crackle. A lot of times is what I do is I apply first a lot of dark wax, and then I just simply buff it all around with a rag or a paper towel in my case, and keep on applying the layers as much as I like it. A lot of times as I also use the wax, the white wax, right at the end to neutralize everything. Okay, time to apply another texture over our wax. So I'm using the paste, but you can make that paste all by yourself. I can for sure link that down in the comments, but I will have everything on my blog post, so you will have it as the reference. So I'm just using the texture right over my stencils that I love. These are the Tim Holtz stencils, and I'm just trying to pick the details out of my stencil to apply to my heart. So I'm just trying to make sure that I smooth it all nicely with my finger, of course, because why not? And then that's it. I'm lifting it up very carefully, and the design is gorgeous. So now, because I do want it to emboss it, that means is I do want it to have this harden, so I can work on the other sides. I am applying the powder that is going to help me bring some nice shading to it. That means in my case, I chose the pearl. And now all what you need to do is just simply dry it again. So that means is, as you can see it closely, the embossing powder is turning into the pearl because that's the powder I used, and it's just making it crusty, so it does have that three-dimensional look. Absolutely love another layer to my project. Out of my experience, I've noticed that it's good to work in the stages. So you distribute your heat all around, your paste. And of course, as you can see, is I decided to add my details the same way as I did, as I was showing you a while ago, throughout the edges of my heart. And of course, added a little bit of the gold. Because why not? I love me my gold accents there. And then I just created a super simple rag bow out of my sari silk and some of the Dollar Tree ribbons. And of course, one of the parts I've added to the side, to the handle, to make it, I would say, softer look. Little pearls here and there, and I think my project is done. Now it's the time of the weight game for all of it to settle down and become a little bit more softer. Some of those totally dazzle brushes are just perfect in all those projects. So I cannot wait to show you a better picture, a close-up picture. So here it is right there. And I so hope you enjoyed this. And if you do have any questions, please ask in the comments. And I will for sure, as promised, link all the supply lists and all the pieces I've used in a blog, hopefully by tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.